Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We got things to talk about on the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Ken, thanks very much. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call here on a Football Friday. We'll have scores from high school games around the region coming at the bottom line here on the Bordas and Bordas Hotline ticker. We'll also have highlights and scores of some big games tonight on KDKA-TV Sports at 11 o'clock. So join us for that. In the meantime, the Pirates were in action tonight, and they clinched their first winning season since 2015. They'll play 161 this year, one short since the Miami game. The makeup game on Monday was canceled. So the Pirates went to 81-78 following an 8-4 win tonight in Cincinnati. So that means it's their first winning season. They certainly have a lot to build on with the starting pitching that they have received of late, specifically Trevor Williams, Jamison Tyone, and Chris Archer. That's a pretty good 1-2-3, trio if you add to it, and I think they will with Musgrove and Nova and who knows anyone else they may bring in, but they have a good bullpen as well. They need some offensive bats, and that'll be one of the missions of the Pirates in this offseason. Come up with people who can maybe hit for a little bit more power, especially knowing that Gregory Polanco may not be ready to go until who knows when, May or June of next year. But they win 8-4, 2 more games left in this season, and then the offseason begins for them. The Penguins will begin their regular season next Thursday night against the Washington Capitals at PPG Paints Arena. The Stanley Cup has resided in their division for the last 3 years, twice with the Penguins and now with the Caps. And the Penguins feel pretty good about their chances of taking it back from them. Although the Eastern Conference is pretty well loaded this year. A lot of good teams, I think. Penguins lost tonight in Nationwide Arena in Columbus by the final of 7-6. In that game, Crosby had a goal, Brassard had 2, Hagelin had 1, Rust had 1, Hornquist had 1, but there were injuries also. Tristan Jarry, I'm not sure what he came down with in that game, but Brian Dumoulin also out. He has an upper body injury. They will evaluate him when he gets back to Pittsburgh. Nothing more on those injuries other than that. It's also a big football weekend, 2 big games. Pitt is at Central Florida tomorrow, but the big game in college football will be up at Happy Valley, where Ohio State invades Penn State, a whiteout, which is a great scene and one of the toughest places to play in college football. And Penn State, I like Ohio State's team. I have a feeling Penn State's going to win that game tomorrow night just because of where it is and how they've been playing. They have this ability to score points in a hurry, and they're going to need to do that, I would think, at times against Ohio State. So that should be an outstanding game. And then, of course, on Sunday, it's the big one is the Ravens and the Steelers meet. And that'll take place at Heinz Field, 8:30 tonight. It was the Hall of Honor, and the Steelers had a big ceremony over at Heinz Field. Those 5 members of the Hall of Honor class of 2018 will be on the field at halftime of the Ravens and Steelers on Sunday night. 2 injury notes to note for you tonight, and that would be Morgan Burnett and Mike Hilton. Both are doubtful, which means they're not going to play. And normally when you're on the doubtful in the NFL, it means you do not go on Sunday. Those guys missed most of the week with practice, so their defense is going to be challenged a little bit against Baltimore, which you may not realize has one of the most proficient offenses in the NFL. They are 12 for 12 in the red zone, the only team in the NFL with a perfect mark in the red zone. Every time they get inside the 20, they turn it into a touchdown, not a field goal, and they have one of the more reliable field goal kickers in the game as well. But they've been able to turn it into 6 points and not just 3. So it'll be a good test for the Steelers on Sunday night. We'll get you started at 11:30 a.m. with the Steelers kickoff on KDKA. So we'll be here in the studio for that and over at Heinz Field as well. It's a big weekend. It's a fun weekend. It's going to be a beautiful weather weekend as well, so a lot of good stuff going on. And we have all the high school stuff coming up at 11 o'clock on KDKA. We'll take a break. The number to call here is 412-575-2600. You can also tweet the program at KDPomp is my Twitter address. We'll get your calls coming up next right here live. Pittsburgh CW. It's the home of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. We'll be right back.